As part of my series on stamp defects and how to avoid them, today we're going to take a look at a split perforation. So a lot of people aren't really sure what a split perforation is. I just happened to come across this stamp today, which shows it really clearly. So let's turn it over and we'll be able to see it. And what you see here, and actually thanks to some toning on the back, which is also undesirable to a degree, you can clearly see the separation of the layers of paper in the corner here. So from the front, the perforation still looked good, but from the back, you can see actually a fold over here. Now, it doesn't have to be a fold over to be a split perforation. It can be closed, as I'm about to try to do here. Often you'll see them completely closed so that you don't really notice unless maybe you tip the stamp on end where you can see it better. So that really is what a split perforation is. Of course, when you're buying them, it's a matter of just looking for it, making sure you look at both sides, the ends, and the perforations in general. But then how do you avoid creating these split perforations in the handling of your stamps? I tend to keep my stamps in 102 cards and then in long boxes from there. That's just how I like to organize my collection. But sliding them into the 102 cards is one of the main ways that I may accidentally create a split perforation. So if we see here, pull this one back out. Coming out is usually very safe, but going in can be very hard. I'm getting kind of lucky on this one, but it's very easy to, if you see, I'm kind of binding the edge here. You can either split the stamp completely by creating a tear, or sometimes on the way in you'll just catch a perf and either cut the perf off or do the split perforation. So it's important to make sure that you go underneath the plastic and then put the stamp in where you want it to avoid any split perforations. The other way, and it's very similar to this, that I have accidentally created them before, is when putting them in stock books. So in stock books, you're usually setting them in vertically under either a plastic sleeve like this on the page, or sometimes it's made out of glassine, or sometimes it's made out of paper. You could still catch that edge and create a split perforation. So those are the two ways that I've most commonly made that mistake.